Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. I wanted to show y'all my little ghost candle that I just started right here. It's one of the ones I bought with my fall folder. I think it was $9. I got it at Ross. Okay, my little Yorkie puppy is in my lap. And my big dog is next to me, so hopefully they'll be good. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Well, so much has happened since the last time I saw you guys. I had pre-recorded my bonus binder video. So it's been about a week and a half since I really filmed for you guys. I pre-did my little video because me and my husband decided to go do a getaway. That's the good news. We decided to drive to a different beach we haven't been to before. It was a little bit further away, over 4 hours. But it was really quiet and the water was still and clear and it really made me feel good on my body, and I really just wish we could live there. Everyone wishes they could live in a beach town, right? So I took my money from my getaway folder, my Valentine's folder, and our anniversary folder, and we bought a cheap hotel for 2 days, and we took cash, and we ate breakfast and lunch in the hotel, and we went out to eat for dinner only. And we went to the shopping centers, and I got me some fudge, and you know, little knickknacks like that, and we actually brought money home. I had $140, I think $145 left over, and I split that into 3 and put it back in those 3 folders so I could get started again. That's the good news. The bad news, you guys are going to be shocked to learn that I was laid off from my job. I was laid off. They fired me. They're cutting off all the part-time workers. They've been trying to push me out, you know, for a year or two. They had cut me from 15 hours, 15 to 20, which is part-time, to 12 to 10 to 8 hours a week. Of course, I tried to pick up where I could, but it's difficult to pick up when there's not enough workers. Everyone's grabbing all the hours, you know, because there's not much out there. It's slim pickings. So I was laid off from my job. I was a little upset about that because that wasn't fair. But life isn't fair, right? And in the end, it was a blessing because I was tired of that job. I was tired of the toxic, and I'm out of that job. So, enough about that. I do have enough money to budget and be careful for about the next 3 weeks. So, I hope I'll get a job by then. I've applied everywhere. I applied to several different places every day. And I hope I'll be able to get a small job. Just a second. That will pay me between $200 to $300 a week, which is what I need for my budget. So, let's get started. Alright, guys. That was the good news and the bad news. So, me and my husband didn't have any time alone, and I was just stressed out, and I said, let's just get a hotel. Let's get a hotel. We have the money. We have the getaway that we've been saving for years. Let's do it. So, my husband sent me a couple pictures of hotels that were a little bit further away because we really wanted to just see a new place. And I said, that's the one. So he wrote back and said, done. And it was very cheap. It was $108 a night, which I consider cheap for beach town. And we had money for that, for me to put in the bank, and money to take for our souvenirs, and to eat. So we did really well. When we went out, we shared appetizer. I just got water to drink. We don't drink anyway. I can't really drink with my medication. I have 10 for adventure. No desserts because we were pretty full by the time you eat that large portion they give you. So I think we were balling on a budget. But it was really fun and it was really peaceful and I really enjoyed it and I definitely want to go back. As soon as we can. I think we're going to go back in 1 year with the kids because they want to go to the beach as well. So we have 1 year to save for our next little getaway. Alright, we completed that. It has $80. Let's see if we have 80 in here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yep. Alright, so we'll be doing the next one, which I guess is this one I got from Mystic Budgets. Each of these are $5 is what I'm going to make it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. I don't know how much that'll make, but we're going to start that one. I'll put this one in my completed folder. Alright, I hope you guys can see okay. So this is our getaway. I had finished that $42. I'm going to go ahead and finish this before I get another savings challenge. And we brought like $145, and I put $100 back in our getaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that starts that off really well. We'll probably save for another year or two and go again. I just want to go a lot sooner. Life is short. A little weekend getaway is very inexpensive, and me and my husband need that sometimes. Alright, I have 5 for our Sorestro collar. 20, 25, 30, 35. They're $60 each for the Sorestro collar. I do have a $5 coupon, which won't take care of nothing but tax, right? But I get an extra large collar, and I cut it into 3 pieces, and I make 3 different collars for our little puppy and cats. So I think that's a good deal. That I have $10 for that. I'm trying to extra stuff this one a little bit because our cat, one of our kittens, is going next month to the vet appointment. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And vet appointments can run anywhere between $75 to $200 depending on what they need to get done. Okay. My week has been so strange this week because on Sunday I felt good because we were at the beach and it was calming, and then on Monday I had a bad day. I could barely get out of bed, and then Tuesday I felt great. I was up all day. I didn't even need a nap. So that's just how MS works. It's good days, bad days, and okay days. 20, 25, 30. And today so far feels like a good day. We'll see. Since I don't have work, I'm still busy because I'm running my kids to school and then my other one to work and picking them up and picking her up. $5 for maybe. So I'm still an extremely busy mom. Come on, booper duper. Okay, Easter. I have 5 for that. 20, 20, 20, 35. Okay. Come on now. So I hope you guys' week was good as well. Y'all didn't have no stressful week. Hopefully it was good and it passed by quick and y'all made some money. $5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Hope y'all's week wasn't as bad as my last week with being laid off, but it is what it is, guys. I knew they were going to do that. They've been trying to get me out for 2 years, and I just wouldn't go. 20, 30, 35, 36, $37 here. Some of this is missing because I did pull some out for the getaway, but I have plenty of time to fill this back up, I think. I don't have any money for that today because we took all of our money with us. Okay. Hubby. I have $3 for hubby. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not saving for anything specific. Maybe his birthday or Father's Day. He may want something from the sports store. He likes a sports shirt. A new hat every now and then. We got him a grill for Father's Day. I think he needs some new jeans. His jeans are a few years old, so they are breaking down. It's time to get him some new ones. That'll be $100 when I'm done, so that'll get him a few good things, I hope. $5 for Candle Day. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 210 bucks. 10 more dollars and we can color in one of these. Candle Day is the first Saturday, the first weekend of December, which is coming up soon. I'm hoping to get this finished by then, but it's about $100 more. I don't think that's going to be possible. Alright, medical. It had $200 in here, and I took it with me. I cleaned it out. For my doctor's appointment, my thyroid specialist appointment was on Thursday. Everything's good. He's got me pretty regulated. I've been regulated for a few years now, so I love that doctor. He's not too far away. He's about an hour and a half drive, which is not too bad. I only have to go two times a year. And I did my blood work down here where I'm from. So I only have to travel for the results. But my MS doctor is, like 3 hours away. It's awful. But we do what we gotta do, guys. We do what we gotta do. Alright, back to school. Let me look at my little notes over here. I think I have 6 for that. Sometimes I gotta pay close attention to my notes, because you guys know I'm gonna mess up a $5 bill somewhere. That's how that usually goes. One, two. Uh-oh, lost my green. So I'm trying to get a job. I've applied everywhere. I've applied to Kohl's, JCPenney, Aldi, Publix. I forgot where else. Everywhere. Probably 12 jobs. I'm trying to apply to a few every day. What is the subscriptions? 5. I guess I can tell you guys where I work now. I work at Macy's. I worked at Macy's I worked there 3 years in the motherhood maternity department, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then they closed that department. So I was at home for 2 years because of COVID. I have 4 different children in 4 different grades. So homeschooling took top priority those 2 years. And then I went back, and I've been back 5 years. It was wonderful. I had a full-time position for the last 3 years. For the first 3 years, and then the last 2 years, we have gotten a new manager, she's horrible. So many people have quit. She has fired so many people. Morale is down in the store. She had our store closing an hour earlier than normal because she didn't like to stay late. And that cut out an hour from us part-timers. So she tried to cut out all part-timers because she didn't need shifts that were 4 to 8 or 4 to 9 anymore. So she cut us out. There was only 3 of us left because she can do a 2 to 8 or a 11 to 8 shift. She doesn't need the 4 to 8 anymore, so she's, whoopsie. That's okay. I colored that by accident. So she's been trying to cut me out for 2 years, and she's been trying to get all kind of ways for me to quit. Micromanaging, putting me in departments that I told HR I couldn't do. Having me do too many tasks I couldn't do physically. Micromanaging me. Negative comments only. I'm in my 40s, so I'm not one of those workers, you know, these young workers that don't work. I never called out. I never was late. I said yes almost every time they needed me. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. But in the end, she eventually let all of us go. Which was, you know, it made me angry, but it is what it is. In the end, it was a blessing. I didn't want to be there much longer anyway. So, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So, for you guys that are trying to get out of debt or whatever, don't get a Macy's credit card because their interest is 36% now. And you'll never pay that crap off. You guys see why that is my highest credit card, don't you? Because I work there. And everything our entire family needed for the last 5 years, including mattresses, clothes, shoes, toys, Christmas, everything was bought from there. But now that I've been fired and I'm mad about it, I won't walk back in that store ever again. So maybe I'll get my card down finally. But that's okay. That's why I'm trying to save cash so that I can not put it on my cards. You guys know I'm working hard. For you guys that didn't see my debt confession, please go back and watch my debt confession and my cash condensing and my bonus binder. This is my extra car payment. I'm trying to get it to $100. Yeah, when I complete this, I hope to complete it by January or February. I'm going to put an extra payment on my car every quarter is my plan. So, yep, so you guys finally know where I worked. Uh-oh, where's my money? Oh, I was getting upset for a minute. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm trying to get another job. We desperately need it. We cannot not survive on... well, I have to have an income for my bills, so... I need a job. I can get my Uber Eats going again if I desperately need to. It's just the point of gas that you have to use your own gas. Oh, did you guys just see that? I threw my pen in my coffee cup. Oh my God. You have to use your own gas and then you get reimbursed. So, that's the hard part about that. But I may have to go back to my Uber until I find a job. 3, 4, 5. This is for... my minis is for our fence fund, but I don't think we're going to extend our fence because we may move in the next year or two. So I may use this for payments on my credit card, my Home Depot credit card. So this may be a debt snowball envelope for me. I'm going to drink this anyway. All right, 5 for dental. This is for my daughter's wisdom teeth if she needs them out. So I hope this video wasn't too big of a downer, but I had this week's money prepared and I have next week's money prepared, and then the third week I have a little bit of side hustle money I'm going to use, and then I have a little bit of money that I have been saving in my bonus binder. So that's about 2 or 3 more weeks that I have money that I can stuff for you guys, and then after that I'll have no budget. No budget. So hopefully I'll get a job. I will definitely keep you guys updated. Y'all be thinking about me. Alright, this is for my daughter. This is just like her allowance, whatever she wants to use this for. It was empty because she wanted something to eat the other day. Something special. So there's 10 bucks in there right now. Grandchild. She is 6 months old this month. She is starting to sit up assisted. She's getting up on all 4s, but she can't crawl yet. She's definitely reaching and grabbing everything. We've got her some little teeth and biscuits, so she's really interested in what we're eating now because she knows food goes in the mouth. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I watched her yesterday. I have 9 for my car. I'm trying to watch her a couple days a week. 120, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41. 141. Because it helps my daughter out a little bit. So she can take a nap. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we are done with all the scratch offs. I'm happy we finally completed all the scratch offs. I've had this forever from Mystic Budgets. Now I can work on these small numbers, and then the cars are $10 each, but I'm just going to do 5 and 5, 5. I'm going to do like the wheels 5 and then the car 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then all these little ones, and we'll be done. Then I'll have to find me a new car savings challenge. Alright, we got one little 5. Oh, we got 2 5s left. Oh, crap. Oh, I know what they're for. I didn't mess up today. Yay! I thought I messed up. I was like, I have 1 5 left and I know where it goes. But I got 2 5s left and I know where they go. Okay. I was going to do... Alright, this is my puppy fund for my newbies. There's a few little puppies I want. As some of our other pets pass away, but that's so many years away. In the end, I may use this as a savings challenge for a debt snowball, and then I may start again for the puppy. I don't know. But for now, we're still just calling it a puppy fund. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Almost $100 for the Poopy. Poopies cost about $1,000 each. I want a Maltipoo and a Shih Tzu and a Pomeranian. And I have a Yorkie. I grew up with a Pomeranian dog, a red Pomeranian, and she was a runt, so she was very small. I would love to have another one like that. And I have my Yorkie in my lap sleeping. You might can see her if I scoot just a little bit. There she is. There's her little head. And then I want a Maltipoo. My sister has a black and white. My sister-in-law has a black and white Maltipoo. And then not a Maltipoo. Shih Tzu. The Maltipoo I've wanted since Jessica Simpson, Nick and Jessica's show came out in the 90s. I wanted a Maltipoo because she had a Maltipoo named Daisy. And I've wanted one since then. That's been over 25, 30 years now. So I still want a Maltipoo. 10, 15, 20. So that was my dream since I was a young person, to have a Maltipoo. Since Jessica Simpson and Nick. Okay. So that's where that came from. It tells me how old I am, huh? I do tell you guys I'm in my 40s, but I don't tell you exactly all the info because we're an anonymous family around here. But I'm in my 40s. We're going through the premenopause, girls. We're the part of I Do Not Care Club, where I do not care anymore about what you think or how I look. I do not care. Okay. This is from a perfume lady. She moved to a different store. She moved down to JCPenney instead of Macy's, but I'll still go down there to get my perfume from her. It's over $100 a bottle, but I usually buy myself one a year. That's a little part of my self-care, and I use it every day after my shower. We didn't mess up at all, guys. What a successful journey today. We didn't mess up at all. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end, let's see. I need some good luck today since I lost my job. So y'all send me some luck, okay? Send me a green heart for good luck. Fingers crossed that I find a job. I do have an interview at one place. I'm going to talk to my husband about it. So hopefully I get a job or we figure something out. I also am going to clip off and clean up my nails today. I found some nails I'm going to start doing myself. It'll be a little cheaper. And then I ain't got to wait on my nail lady. I can just do it when I want to. We'll see how that goes. You guys need pretty nails to look at. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this wasn't too downer and boring for you guys today. Y'all really keep me going. I was excited for you guys to see my deck confession. I'm doing so well, and I can't wait to show you the next one in January. I expect to have like 5 zeros by then. And thank you guys for watching my cash condensing. I love doing that every now and then, but I never have a lot of money. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's going to be a great day. Send me some luck, and I'll send y'all some love. Bye-bye.